This is the former Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana, and you are watching the Nation Network. Be there. Arriba!
All right, welcome wrestling fans. This is the League of Legends. Neutral territory between the World Wrestling Federation and WCW. And tonight, we will see stars from both promotions going head-to-head here live from Youngstown, Ohio. Stay with us. It's going to be a tremendous night of wrestling action. You won't want to miss it, I promise.
Well, it's time. It's time. It's Nation time! For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the Nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos. And hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation.
All right, fans, ready to kick off the action tonight featuring the women here in the League of Legends. Stacy Keibler making her way towards the ring.
Well, Stacy Keibler, she's got legs that go for hours, but at the end of the day, that's not going to win and lose a match now, is it?
No, indeed, you're going to have a little bit more than just some looks. Even a great personality will only take you so long inside the squared circle. However, Stacy Keibler has shown that she can be quite the competitor given the opportunity, and tonight the opportunity she will have.
Yeah, she's going to have an opportunity, all right. She's going to have an opportunity to leave here with a toe tag.
Ninth Wonder of the World, China, will be her opponent here in just a moment, and it's not going to be an easy night for Stacy Keibler. She'll have to earn her paycheck.
Got a funny feeling that paycheck's going to be going towards medical expenses.
That could very well be the case as we take a look at China.
California, the Ninth Wonder of the world, China!
Former world champion here in the women's division, trying very hard to get back that championship title that she lost several months ago to one Trish Stratus.
Well, Trish Stratus is the one person who's really had China's number. Nobody else has. And if you listen to China, and I can't really argue with her point, she hasn't been given a really good opportunity to get even. I thought champions are supposed to have mandatory return matches. Well, where's hers?
Well, we know it's coming up. Speaking of coming up, ladies and gentlemen, what a night of wrestling here tonight, I can tell you. In our main event, we are going to see the Road Dogg squaring off against the Benedict Arnold of the World Wrestling Federation, Shawn Michaels, representing now the NWO.
Yeah, that main event's definitely going to be one that I want to watch very closely. A lot of bad feelings, bad vibes going on. Shawn Michaels is going to probably find himself here in a little bit of hostile territory.
Definitely something we couldn't have imagined seeing when he turned his back on Triple H and the World Wrestling Federation in general. Look at this, Stacy Keibler trying to get a unbelievably quick and upset win, but China comes storming right back and just plows right through her.
Keibler has no way whatsoever she's going to match size, strength. The raw power of China by itself is going to be something that Stacy Keibler will not have an answer for, so she better have another game plan. The only thing I can say she might have in her corner is an advantage She's got a little bit of leverage. Well, again, those legs are so long. If she can use her lower body properly, she can gain some leverage advantage, perhaps some good power bomb technique.
He's had a couple of moments here sending China out to the floor, but once again, the ninth wonder of the world, you don't get a title like that without earning it, and we all know she definitely has.
Yeah, she's definitely earned the title, and she, as the old saying goes, anybody can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? China does it night in and night out. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion, until she once again is the world women's champion.
Well, I won't argue with that. As she takes Keebler and now presses her up overhead and just deposits her. We talk about that main event. We've got a co-feature, which will include a tag team match featuring members of the Samoan Dynasty and going up against Hall and Nash of the NWO.
Yeah, it's going to be a tremendous night here. A lot of bad blood. Might even see some of it spilled before it's all said and done.
China was following her into the corner, but Keebler hit so hard she shot out to the middle of the ring. And now it may be just a matter of time. Oh, DDT dropped her on her head. Hooks the leg. Stacy Keebler is out. No, she managed to get the shoulder up.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm surprised that she was able to kick out of that, but I don't know that she did herself any favors. Just let it be over, because there is no way she's got an answer for this.
Well, we have seen stranger things happen. Small package now by the ninth wonder of the world. Will that be enough? Oh, she almost put her away.
Very unusual here with China. It almost seems like she's got a level of mercy she's trying to extend to Stacy Keebler, and that's definitely not what got her to the dance.
Nice reversal right there. China almost pulling it off. And now has her up over the shoulder. Tremendous slammed hard to the canvas as the ninth wonder of the world looks on at Stacy Keebler.
Stacy Keebler is in a whole world of pain and punishment right now, and I don't think she's got anything left in the gas tank. I'm surprised she's getting back up.
Well, she got up, but she got up with some help from the ninth wonder of the world, who now just punishes her in that corner. And now look at this, China choking her out, no more mercy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. This is the China that I've come to know and expect.
Oh, Stacy Keebler trying to go perhaps and use some of that strategy you came up with earlier. The leg with that big kick to the inner thigh. And now China pulled back up. Look at this, Keebler.
Well, she fought herself back into the match, but right now she's about to find out why you don't play with the ninth wonder of the world.
Keebler slowly to her feet, and now China. Gonna be the pedigree. And it is. Hooks the leg. Keebler is helpless. Another victory for the ninth wonder of the world. And to your point, how much longer until she has that title match?
Well, it shouldn't be very long, in my opinion, because she has destroyed everyone who's what's happening here.
Keebler gonna offer a hand, and wow, unbelievable. I would not have expected that from China.
Well, you never know.
Big win for a member of Degeneration X. We'll be back with plenty more action right here on League of Legends.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. the best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Triangle of Terror from parts unknown, weighing in at 243 pounds, Doink the Clown!
As Doink the Clown makes his way towards the ring. Been quite the season for this man, no doubt about it.
Well, Doink the Clown, you know what? A lot of people love a clown. There are people who are terrified by them. And for the people who are afraid of clowns, this is one of the reasons why. Because this guy, he's just a little bit different, a little bit creepy. You're never quite sure what he's up to. Let me ask you a question. Would you have this guy come to your kid's birthday party?
No, sir, definitely not.
There's a hurricane coming through.
And now the crowd gets a little bit more excited here as we get ready to take on a hurricane.
And his opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Hurricane!
This guy thinks he's a superhero. I think he's a super zero.
Well, he's a top performer, no doubt about it. This man can take to the sky with the best of them.
Yeah, but he's got quite the checkered win-loss credentials, doesn't he? Not exactly the winningest superstar in the locker room.
No, indeed. He's had his ups and his downs. But as we've mentioned in the past and as we have seen in the past, all it has to be is one lucky night at the right place, the right time. Anybody can get the big moment. Back body drop down by Doink. Comes up and follows it up with a big knee. Driving it right into the head. Gonna do it again.
Yeah, early on, the Hurricane is on the receiving end of the punishment.
Oh, nice move right there. Springboarded off. Caught him with that elbow, but looks like he may have landed a little bit awkwardly himself. Hard to say who caught the worst part of the impact on that one. Hurricane now back in control, going up to the top rope, and this is where something could happen. Oh, the knees came up.
And now you know why he doesn't have a very good win-loss record. He goes for the high risk, and I would say at best, maybe 50-50 when it comes to a success percentage. And right there, you just saw a great example of what happens when it doesn't work.
Indeed, he is still paying the price for that one as Doink stomping away. And now a big right hand spins him around. Teardrop suplex. Oh, and he turned him inside out with that one.
Doink realizing now's his opportunity to put this one away, and that's what he needs to do.
Down across the arm. Hurricane definitely paying a price, a big price. Oh, he's got him by the nose.
Well, he's a clown. You know, clowns have a thing with noses. Before this one's over, he might have a redder nose than Doink does.
Continues to attack the facial features. Well, I'll tell you what, the Hurricane has been in the ring with some of the top names here in the League of Legends, but I don't know that he's ever taken on anyone quite like this man.
Yeah, kind of hard to prepare for somebody like Doink unless you get in the ring with him, because he is definitely a different kind of dude.
Missed the big clothesline. Super kick drops the Clown Prince. And now from behind, elbow. And he hooks the leg, believes he might have him here. Let's see if he does. He's got two. He almost got it.
Well, he came very close. I've got to tell you, I'm surprised it was so close, because Doink's the one that's been handing out the punishment for most of the match.
Oh, if he hits with this one, and he does, I believe it's all over. Verba breaker, hook in the leg, and he gets the win. No! Another big kick out.
Yeah, now you start to see the frustration. Now, I've got to give Doink a whole lot of credit right now. To kick out of that maneuver, that is a devastating maneuver. That's the kind of move that can put somebody in a wheelchair. But what did he do? He kicked right out of it.
He might have to tap out of this one. The knee in the small of the back, pulling back on the chin, and Doink again finds a way to escape.
Doink right now kind of reminded me a little bit of James Bond, always finding a way to escape right at the last moment.
Interesting analogy, no doubt about it, by my broadcast partner here, as Doink again continues to work the head and the shoulder area. Did not hook the leg.
Fundamental mistake, and if you want to get a win in a match like this, you've got to do all the little things, and hooking the leg is definitely one of them.
Going for the cover, he's got two, and he almost got him. Another close call for the Hurricane. There's that springboard. Oh my goodness! He connected with that drop kick. Doink doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, he's definitely stunned right now, and this is always going to do it again. It's all over if he connects.
Doink driven into the canvas. He's too far from the ropes, and it's over. Well, that's a major victory right there for the Hurricane. Let's take a look at the replay, if you would. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a big one.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the Hurricane surprised me in this one. I didn't think there was a way he was going to beat Doink. I felt Doink had a size advantage, had an experience advantage, and was just going to take advantage. But in the end of the day, mistakes add up.
Big win for the Hurricane. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 hours ago, the major announcement here on the Nation Network was made. If you missed it, here you go.
When you want wrestling that makes an impact, join us here on the Nation Network. The best of the past, the present, and the future. Impact Wrestling like you've never seen it before, exclusively on the Nation Network.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rikishi from the Isle of Samoa. Weighing in at 350 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Umaga.
We are normally used to seeing these two men wrestling together. Tonight it will be singles competition for Umaga, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, a former Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see how he does. I mean, he's wrestled as a singles performer in the past. It's not something totally foreign to him, but he hasn't done it in a very long time, and I, for one, am wondering how he'll do in a one-on-one.
I'm wondering if it'll be a one-on-one, because when you've got Rikishi at ringside or any member of the Samoan dynasty, anything can happen.
And his opponent, accompanied by Rob Van Dam from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack and Rob Van Dam, they are the Hardcore Outlaws. They have been hot on the heels of the World Tag Team Champions for some months now. Breaking this down into a one-on-one contest here tonight. Of course, titles will not be on the line, but you've always got pride, number one, and number two, you can be setting something up for a match down the line.
Well, yeah, if you can do some damage to your opponent here, it's something that can carry over to a title match later on. And just remember, these two teams absolutely do not like one another. So bottom line is they just want to beat each other up, and that's what I like.
Umaga, oh my word. Snapping that headbutt down on Cactus Jack, and now going up to the top rope, the 300-pounder. Oh, he lands it.
Like a Boeing 747, it's all over.
Oh, it might have been, but as we mentioned earlier, not hooking the leg is a surefire way to not win a match. And he did not hook the leg. Nice move right there, and now Cactus taking the momentum away from the Samoan steamroller. Dropping that fist, and now Cactus Jack just continues to pummel away.
Well, one thing we know for sure, we're not going to see a classic wrestling match with these two dudes. Neither one of them's going to be worried about wrist locks and hip tosses. This is all about street warfare. There's going to be punching, there's going to be biting, there's going to be kicking. Probably see some raking of the eyes, grabbing of the hair. This is just going to be a down and dirty backstreet brawl, and I love it.
Suplex takes him over, and the big man just went crashing down. The up kick stunning Cactus Jack. How about that announcement a little bit earlier on in the program that was actually made yesterday here on the Nation Network?
Yep, 2K23, we're going to see the Wrestleverse.
Indeed, Wrestleverse Wrestling. It is going to be interesting, no doubt about it. More information on the details of Wrestleverse will be coming up in the weeks leading up to March 14th. All roads leading to March 14th, 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. Join us right here on the Nation Network. That pump-up Samoa drop might be enough. And he couldn't keep his shoulder down.
And that time he actually did hook the leg, so I'm going to give credit where credit is due.
And now look at this. He turned his back.
What a sucker shot, though, by Cactus Jack. He couldn't just do it face to face. He had to take advantage of a man when his back was turned. What a coward.
You were the one saying win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Oh, now you remember that. I'll have to take that one under advisement. Thank you.
Technically, it wasn't even cheating. He caught him with a forearm shot. That's a legal blow. It's Umaga's fault for not staying focused on the man inside the squared circle.
Yeah, how about that? You were worried about Rikishi when these dudes all came into the match, but it was Rob Van Dam distracting somebody. You don't want to talk about that, do you?
I don't know what happened out there other than the fact that Umaga took his eye off the ball and is paying the price for it now as Cactus Jack gets ahead of steam. Driving that knee right into the face. He might have knocked him out. There's one, there's two, and oh!
One thing that the Samoans are known for, and that is having hard heads. You can punch them, you can headbutt them, you can even pile drive them.
Cactus Jack with the pile driver. Is that going to be enough to get it done? It is a major victory for Cactus Jack and a win over the Samoan Dynasty. We don't see a lot of that.
No, we haven't seen a lot of that at all, as a matter of fact, and that's going to go down as a big one, but I still go back to the fact that Rob Van Dam distracted Umaga and allowed that to set this moment up.
I would expect you, of all people, to know that you've got to stay focused on the man in the ring. You can't be turning your back. Pile driver right there, and that spells the end. What a victory for Cactus Jack and the Hardcore Outlaws here tonight. Stay around, more action to come.
The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be smacked down, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network. Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive, where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch too. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are back and we are ready for our co-feature match of the evening. No titles are on the line for this one.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Hollywood Hogan at a combined weight of 608 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the SWO.
This is the League of Legends here on the Nation Network. This is neutral territory. Call it ground zero if you will, but we have members of both the WCW and the World Wrestling Federation getting ready to go head to head. You see the WCW World Champion, Hollywood Hogan, accompanying the WCW World Tag Team Champions and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. They are collectively the NWO.
Well, the NWO right now, they've got all the gold that they can handle. Still a lot of controversy around the belt, around the waist of Trump Hogan. Whether or not that is the real world championship or not, there are those that will argue it is.
Well, of course, we know why they would say that. He ended up taking that championship title under some very controversial circumstances with the help from one Shawn Michaels. And look at this.
And their opponents, from the WCW World Tag Team Championship, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO.
This is the League of Legends here on the Nation Network. We knew a dynasty was going to come out here. We didn't know which members, but look at who it's going to be.
And Rikishi.
Well, I'll say one thing right now that already makes me happy. The Rock, and I don't always see eye to eye with him, but The Rock decides to come out here and take care of business himself. Not like that Trump Hogan standing outside on the floor and letting his guys do the work for him.
Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, we've actually almost got a return match from Sold Out. There was supposed to be a unification of the World Tag Team titles. That did not happen as it was a disqualification that ended the match.
Surprised they didn't execute Freebird rules and let The Rock bring the title in. Maybe they could have unified them here tonight.
Well, that would have made it a main event, in my opinion, instead of a co-feature. Scott Hall going to work on the leader of the Samoan dynasty here in the corner, choking him out, and you know Hogan, watching on from ringside, has got to be happy with this. One week ago, fans, we saw what happened. Monday Nitro, WCW, The Rock showed up live and challenged Hulk Hogan to WrestleMania. We have not heard anything official from the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. We don't know if he's going to accept the challenge or not.
Not only that, but we haven't heard about stipulations if he does.
Oh, look at this. Kevin Nash off the top rope. That's over 300 pounds. Oh, my word. The Rock better figure a way to get out of this matchup because he is getting brutalized.
Kevin Nash, he is one big, strong son of a gun, and I'll tell you what, you take too many shots from somebody of that size, you're not going to be getting back up.
Tag made out of Rikishi. When you talk about big men, here's another. Both these teams very evenly matched up when it comes to size and strength, as well as experience, and you know as well as I do how important that is, especially in a match of this magnitude.
Well, there is no substitute for experience. That's the old saying, and it's true. You learn little things each and every night you're in the ring, and when you've been in the ring as long as these four dudes, you've learned a lot.
Rikishi just came crashing down on the chest of Kevin Nash as Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan looked on. And now it is Nash who needs to make the tag. Side slam, nicely done. Not too many people can say that they got Rikishi off the ground to do that to him.
Look at that. Are you kidding me? Open hand slap. Ultimate side of disrespect right there by Scott Hall across the face of Rikishi.
Winding up the arm. Oh, back kick across the torso. And now draping that leg over the middle rope for added leverage.
Well, that's a smart move right there because Rikishi's a big power man. If you take away one of his legs, all of a sudden he's a one-legged warrior, and that's going to make a big difference.
Drops the leg down across the throat. Taking a page out of the book of Hollywood Hulk Hogan, perhaps. And a series of right hands crashing into the forehead of Scott Hall. How much more of this is he supposed to take?
Well, he's going to take as much as Rikishi's going to hand out. Not a whole lot you can do about it.
Going to work right in front of Hogan, making him watch. Oh, he's going to do it again. Too close to the ropes, and you see Scott Hall holding his chest and his rib cage.
I hope he didn't have a big lunch because otherwise we're all going to know what he had by the time it's done.
If he takes one more of those kabosses, I gotta tell you. Look at this. Now choking him out using that middle rope. And there's a tag made to Kevin Nash. The NWO. Oh, look at this. Go for a choke slam if he can get him up, and he does. Oh, my goodness. I'm impressed with that one.
Well, I'm sure you would be impressed. I mean, if you get up out of bed, that's a lot for you.
Goes for the cover, and he got to. Another tag made, and now Scott Hall back into the match.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that was a good idea. I don't think Hall had enough time to rest, and he walks right into it.
The Samoan driver, and a save had to be made. Otherwise, this one would have definitely been over, in my opinion. And now, what's he going to do here? He's going around the ring. Couldn't hold on to him, and now a chop block.
It'd be a 20-yard penalty in the NFL, perfectly legal here in the League of Legends.
Tag was made, and now The Rock, the legal man, going up against Scott Hall. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Oh, my goodness. Nash comes flying in to make the save, and now all four men battling it out. Inside and outside the ring. Hall couldn't hold him. The Rock with that DDT.
Hogan watching on from ringside, and I'll tell you what, there's definitely a message trying to be sent here by The Rock.
Choke slams him. Oh, and take a look at Kevin Nash on the floor. He's been busted open. Not sure what happened. Choke slam by Scott Hall.
We've got total pandemonium. It's breaking down in this one, and this isn't even the main event.
Scott Hall continues to put the boots. And there's a tag made. Kevin Nash coming back in. Hooks the leg. Thinks he's going to steal one. Rikishi breaking up the pin attempt. Over the top rope and to the floor he lands. The People's Champ with a power slam on Kevin Nash. Follows it up with a boot.
Well, The Rock right now starting to get a little bit more desperate, a little bit more angry. And we can see him hammering away on Kevin Nash.
Using that top mount position for advantage, and now steps through. He's going to try sharpshooter. He's got it on him. He's got him in the sharpshooter. This could be it. Rikishi going to make sure there's no save. Referee is right there to ask Kevin Nash if he's had enough.
Well, Kevin Nash has some big, powerful legs, and it's enough to make him get through it. He weathered the pain, and he came right back.
Look at the blood streaming down the face. Oh, my goodness. Nash just hurled The Rock. There's a reach and a tag made. Rikishi, the legal man. Samoan drop.
Well, he hit him with a Samoan drop, but it was too close to the ropes. He has to pull the big man away, and that's going to buy time.
I don't think the time even mattered. It had to be a save made by Scott Hall. As now Rikishi and The Rock go to work on the NWO. Back elbow stuns the big man. Shoulder tackle. And now both members of the NWO out on the floor.
Rikishi is watching both of them, and he's even taking a look over at Chump Hogan.
Rikishi waiting. Scott Hall was the first man up, but he's not the legal man, and he better remember that it's Kevin Nash. He turns in, and Nash, with that double choke slam, follows it up with a big elbow drop.
Looking at 280 pounds of an elbow drop. That's a lot of weight coming in behind there.
Scott Hall with one of his own. And now going to work on the hand, the right hand of Rikishi, stomping it into the mat. Frequent tags being made by the WCW World Tag Team Champions. And still we pay attention to that cut over the right eye. Oh, this could be it. The jackknife powerbomb.
He plants him right in the middle of the ring. He's not going to kick out of this one.
I believe you're right, but The Rock was able to come in and make the save, and thus the match continues. The Rock got caught up with Kevin Nash. Has him up over the shoulder, couldn't hold him down. The People's Champion with a chop block from behind.
Referee putting the count on The Rock. If he doesn't get back outside, he gets himself disqualified.
Rikishi going for the cover, too close to the ropes. We talk about the length of the legs of Kevin Nash earlier. As Scott Hall came in the ring, Rikishi distracted and paying the price for it. Goes for the cover, doesn't hook the leg. Will it matter? Here's two. Save made once again.
The Rock had to come diving across the ring to make that save, and you have to wonder how many times can he keep being there.
Tag made, and now Scott Hall coming in. Rikishi is looking to be in really bad shape right now. The punishment has added up. There's a headbutt. Oh my goodness, almost drove it right through the skull.
A lot of power behind that headbutt. Now look at this.
Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Hooks the leg. Referee's in position. There's one. Save made. And now The Rock has up Kevin Nash across the shoulders.
Well, he had him, but he didn't know what he wanted to do with him, and Kevin Nash decided not to stick around.
Scott Hall, not sure where he is right now. Russian leg sweep by The Rock. Tag is made to Rikishi, and Hogan watching on from ringside. Not too happy with the things he's seeing right now. Vertical suplex, and boy, look at the pain etched on the face of Scott Hall following that one. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Back out front, there's a chop. Has him up. Oh, they're taking a page out of the book of Rikishi, stealing a finisher.
Nice move right there by Scott Hall. Sends a message at the same point.
He hooks the leg and gets the win for the New World Order.
Well, I've got to tell you something. That's a big win for the NWO. I'm a little surprised that The Rock stayed there ringside and didn't get involved in the outcome.
Perhaps The Rock has figured that he sent the message he needed to send, although I have to believe the win was what they were here for.
Here are your winners, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO.
NWO victorious, and what a victory it was, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with our main event in just a moment.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, it's a balancing, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up on Twitter, I opened like a DeviantArt account, and I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator Studio. Hey, who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here, where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself, were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character. And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The Big Packers love you. And hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network.
Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody. You damn right. You see, it's me. It's that D-O-double-G.
All right, we're readying for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. The D-O-double-G, the Road Dogg.
Getting to go up against a former tag team partner at one point in time, a member of D-Generation X, now a member of the NWO.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Well, things didn't exactly go the way that they were set to go for Shawn Michaels. That sold out. He came up on the short end of the stick against his longtime friend, Triple H, who looked to extract some revenge, and did, inside of that steel cage. What a match that one was.
Yeah, it was one of the better steel cage matches I can recall seeing in quite some time. Both men really laid into one another. They used that steel as a weapon that it's designed to be. At the end of the day, it was Triple H getting the victory.
But as we saw earlier on tonight, the NWO still carrying around a great deal of gold, and Shawn Michaels plans to add some to that in the very near future. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. Wasting no time at all. Big cross knee backbreaker, and now Shawn Michaels warily circling, I should say, his opponent. Here's the Irish whip to the ropes. Back out front. Nice drop down by Shawn Michaels. Comes up with the leapfrog. Back elbow right in the face.
Early on advantage for Shawn Michaels. Now the question is, can he build on it? And we know that he's capable. Former world champion, intercontinental champion, former tag team champion, and he knows the Road Dogg as well as anybody.
Oh, what a move right there by the Road Dogg. using that top rope. Referee stepping in there, and now Shawn Michaels trying to take advantage. It backfires on him, and the Road Dogg has Shawn Michaels for the suplex. Couldn't hold him, and now Michaels turns it into a German.
Well, there's a mixed reaction from this crowd. He indeed does have some fans, but a lot of people not happy about the turncoat move that he made. I, for one, am in that category. I don't believe that he should have done what he did to us here in the WWF.
Indeed, the loyalty factor was put to question, and then it was answered when he took out not only just The Rock. I mean, we understood there was some bad feelings behind that situation, but then when he turned his back on Triple H, of all people, and joined forces with the NWO, something we never thought we were going to see. Clothesline almost took the head of the Road Dogg right off. Inverted atomic knee drop, and now the Road Dogg is in trouble.
Road Dogg has definitely taken a lot of punishment. You don't want to be on the receiving end against somebody with the experience level of Shawn Michaels.
Michaels comes up, Hurricane Rana! What a move off the middle rope!
Throwing up the X symbol as if he was mocking.
Clothesline again to the ropes, back out front. Making an Irish whip, I beg your pardon, as Shawn Michaels continues to go to town here on the Road Dogg. Right hand into the turnbuckle, comes up, and the Road Dogg trying to put something together here now as he slams Michaels into the turnbuckle, depositing him in the middle of the ring. From behind, and Road Dogg with a big elbow, stunning the Heartbreak Kid. Look at this. Oh, hold on, wait a moment. Oh, look who's here. Triple H has come out.
Shawn Michaels better pay attention to what's going on inside the ring. We've seen these distractions cost people before.
Triple H indeed distracting Shawn Michaels. And now, wait a minute, Shawn Michaels going up. He and Triple H locking up.
Well, he didn't put his hands on him. He just threw him back into the ring. Referee's going to allow it.
Big elbow by the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And now, wait a minute, tuning up the band. Here comes some sweet chin music, perhaps. Missed.
And again, how much is the distraction of Triple H here at ringside getting into the head of Shawn Michaels?
Michaels going all the way up to the top rope. With a splash, hooks the leg. 1, 2, kicks out. And the Road Dogg still going in this one. Shawn Michaels with that elbow. Again going for the cover. And again able to kick out.
Shawn Michaels better figure out how to end this match quickly, because if he doesn't...
Oh, he just caught him with the sweet chin music. Shoulders are down, and it's a win for Shawn Michaels. Look at this one here, the roll-up from behind.
Well, Triple H coming out to ringside definitely played an impact on this match. It took his focus off of the match in the ring and put it on the game at ringside. But that all said, he was still able to come from behind and pull out a major victory as we take a look at the Sweet Chin music connecting right on the chin.
Perhaps to some degree, a little retribution after what happened at Sold Out. Shawn Michaels now, bro. Look at this. Oh, he's going after Hunter. He and Triple H are going out of here ringside.
This crowd is chanting Triple H. That's what they want.
Head first. Shawn Michaels now going after Hunter Hearst. What is he doing?
He's got the steel ring steps.
And just using them right into the head of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, otherwise known as Triple H.
Yeah, he hasn't gone by Hunter Hearst in a very long time, and right now Shawn Michaels making him pay the price.
The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, indeed victorious here tonight. We'll see you next time